I'm the Director of Community Integration with an organization called America's Warrior Partnership. We're a national nonprofit that operate under a model of connecting all veterans to services, connecting partners to those veterans, advocating on the behalf of veterans, advocating on the behalf of partners for gaps that might be in the community, educating veterans on their benefits, the services, the eligibility criteria for partners, as well as educating partners on their work with veterans and what the needs, wants, and desires that the veterans are demonstrating, and then to collaborate with everyone. Very simplistic model to speak about, but in actuality, implementing that model becomes quite cumbersome. As you've heard a lot the last yesterday and today, we've got, in the United States, we have 45,000 nonprofit veterans organizations. And then we have our VA medical centers and our VETS centers and our state and governmental VSOs that also support veterans. Then so we have on that side of the house, we have all these partners, plus we have, in addition, all of the resources from nonprofits, or NGOs, sorry, that they're specifically not target to veterans, but they serve the civilian community. So also, as you heard yesterday, the definition of veteran varies. In the United States, as Dr. Castro said, you know, are you a veteran? Yeah, but you're eligible for this benefit, or yeah, but you're eligible for that one. And so what we found is that, veterans weren't identifying themselves as veterans because they weren't sure if they were veterans or not. So what we did with our model is we said, you raised your hand to serve in the military, then the organization will service you. Will connect you to the resources within the community that you need to develop a relationship with you and to maintain that relationship with you through life, should you need anything else after your goals and objectives have been met. We also, so it's the ones that raise their hand, but it's also the family members, the caregivers, the survivors that we also support within the community organizations. We are currently building, right now we're in 7 communities that I am in varying stages of development, and currently building out others. So to your point, and back to the 45,000 organizations that serve veterans and then the additional ones that serve civilians, the IT solution is the best way to coordinate that care and to obtain the data that you are looking for that informs you on how to serve your veterans better. And also to keep a fluid communication and relationship with your partners to maximize an efficiency of time. Old school is, and I'm sure you guys probably do this, I mean, I've done this, is I'm a social worker, by the way. So I would have a client, they would need a service, I'd send an email to an organization that I know could service them. They'd send me an email back, say yay or nay. I'd have to go. There was no quick way to say, hey, do you have the capacity and does this person fit you, your organization, and be able to do that as we do now have with the IT solution. So it's a great instrument. Tool for helping to coordinate your veterans and to support them.
Thank you. And to your opinion, what would be the biggest challenge in trying to get it all ordered together? Or organize it all together under one umbrella? What would be the challenges from probably your experience?
Yeah, so my experience has been, so our organization is very, very heavy on outreach and engagement. We put a lot of metrics on our organizations when we're building them to find all the veterans in your community. So, so that you have, because of the metrics that we've been getting, you have about 40% of veterans will come into an organization looking for services, and then 60% have been engaged through our outreach and engagement mechanisms. So difficulty is one, finding the veterans and seeing what are the services that are like really the big ones to start with. Start with the partner organizations that are hitting the population that you're really targeting and working with. And then secondly, one of the biggest problems or difficulties that we have is partners unsure about confidentiality. So when an IT solution is introduced in, and the accountability piece through that IT solution is in, partners now are aware, one, I can be held accountable for what I'm doing, and that can be off-putting sometimes. And then in addition, is confidential information that I'm sharing with you about this person going to be shared with everybody else in the network, and what safety clauses do you have in there to maintain that privacy?
Thank you. That is a very valuable comment on this.